Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Asya and this is the second part of drawing characters based on art supplies. These are the characters I designed for the last video. I designed characters for the art supplies pencil, colored pencil and watercolors. For this video I created characters for the art supplies eraser, marker and acrylics. So let's start with the eraser. I decided to draw a eraser man. I drew all of my characters in my sketchbook and then on my iPad. I gave him a suit, a big hat and sunglasses. I also drew some eraser leftovers on his shoulder to show more that he is an eraser man. His head is also colored in the matching colors like eraser, and I tried to use the color palette with dark blue, beige orange and a bit black. After coloring the base color, I changed here the color of the outlines from the eraser leftovers, and I drew more leftovers to the background. Sometimes I like to draw the background before adding shadow and lightning to better assess whether the color fits together and match it. So I drew two erasers and the trace where the erasers was used. After that I started to add shadow and lightning to his skin color. Then I also did the same to the suit and the other parts. It was important for me that he is recognizable as an eraser man with accessories and style. I think the art supply is straight, strong, legendary and classic. Everyone knows this art supply and use it at least once. Here you can see how I used a light blue to brighten up the suit. I really like how this look. I also played a little bit with the saturation to make this character stand out. After finishing this process, I added lightning and shadow to the background and I wrote my signature. I also changed the color of the outlines a little bit that everything fit together and look smooth. The next character is based on marker. I tried to use different brushes to imitate the art supply. You can find different brushes for Photoshop or in my case Procreate online to download. I found this photograph of a wonderful and colorful woman and I wanted to draw her with my brush in marker style. So here you can see how I drew the outlines in black. Here I started to coloring the base color. It was funny to draw with this marker because I like to draw with one brush on every drawing I draw. It feels weird when you use a different brush. It looked interesting and it was a good experience for me. The opacity of the brush isn't high enough for me to draw multiple layers over the color, and I didn't want to start adding more colors over the colored area that often. Then I erased the parts I didn't really need, the unnecessary areas. At this point I colored the base color of the dress in pink, erased the colors outside the outlines and made a clipping mask. Then I colored over it and drew with the colors beige, black and green. After drawing the base, it was time to add lightning and shadow to make this drawing look more alive and brighter. I changed the saturation multiple times because I was not happy with the dark colors and made it brighter and increased the saturation. For the background I wanted to keep it simple and I drew the colors pink, green and grey like a brush stroke where the colors blend together. Then I added a white outline to the girl character itself so that she stands out. I made the last strokes, adding more details, changing the saturation, putting every layer in one folder and adding my signature. Last but not least, I drew a character to the art supply acrylic marker. I saw this outfit on Pinterest and loved it so much that I decided to draw it for my last character. It looks so wonderful with a touch of old school or middle age where the princes and princesses lived. I searched on the internet and found out that acrylic was invented in 1934 and then sold on the market 6 years later in 1940. I love this art supply and used it a lot in the past as I started to draw. I was not able to buy markers or an iPad that I drew a lot with cheap colored pencils or acrylics. As I colored the base color, I wanted to make it look bright and cute. I loved the flowers on her corset and I colored it in the same color like on the picture. I used an acrylic brush on my iPad that the drawing looked like an acrylic drawing. I added the light and shadow to her skin, her pants, her blouse, her corset and the hair. I didn't even know how to color the background, that I used the same method like on the other character before. I drew some brush strokes in the same color I used. I also lowered the opacity and added a white outline behind the girl that the characters stand out. Here are all of my 6 characters I designed the last time and in this video. Write me down which character your favorite is. My top 3 are the acrylic girl, then the eraser man and the black and white pen girl. Thank you for watching. If you want, you can like this video or subscribe my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram, TikTok or Threads as drawn by Asya. See you next time. Bye!